What's up, everybody? I'm back with another one. It's your boy DJ 730, and we doing some old Larry Bird, man. Today we doing the funniest Larry Bird. Welcome to the lead story ever told. So before I get into this, like I always say, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you get in the comments. Hey, also, make sure you like this video all the way up for me. Like I said, man, it's your boy DJ 730. Let's get right into it. Let's go.
My first year in the league, my first two games were Michael Jordan and then Larry Bird. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna tear Larry Bird's ass. So Larry heard me say it to the coach, put me in. Because Charles Barkley came in drunk as hell, right? He was hurting that day.
And I was blasted. I'm not gonna lie. And we had a lunch. We were doing shots and everything.
Was that the only time you played while intoxicated?
Damn.
No.
It's true, people. Them folks was getting fucked up back in the day, man. Them people was getting fucked up back in the day hooping. That's crazy.
And Charles Barkley comes to the game hungover. You know? You could smell it on him. Boy smells like a sailor, man, like possum nuts, you know? So
I don't remember anything about that game. First of all, I was so pissed, but I was so drunk, too.
the ball movement by the Sixers, and Charles takes a tumble.
We look fucked up.
So I get a call from my agent, and he says, I think we got a deal. You're going to the Lakers. And I was so excited. So me and my boys went out to celebrate. We started getting drunk in the middle of the day. My agent called me back about 3 hours later. He said, the Sixers pulled out the deal. And we got a game that night. I have no idea what happened that game.
You don't know your stats? Did you?
I do not even remember the game, actually.
And Larry Bird comes in the game, they started, and he goes, Charlie, you've been out all night, right? Here, take this with you. Boom. He starts lightening up Charles Barkley. Bird for three. Charlie was in his face. Larry Bird just rose up. Larry Bird was like, oh, you've been out all night, huh?
Right.
Oof, take that. Gives him about 10 points.
He smelled it on him.
Smelled it on him, right? So then he look over our coach, Jim Lionel, as he backpedaled back Larry Bird. He goes, give me somebody else. So they put in Rick Mahorn, and they look at Rick and say, if you got a haul ass, you got to make 2 trips, boy. You can't check me. Why? And Larry Bird just talked. Bagley for Bird, down the lane. Then he went over to Rick Mahorn. Come on, Rick, you can't check me. You too big. Boom. Finish Rick off. Then he go, give me that guy over there, Armin Gillian. And Armin Gillian come in. And one thing about Armin, people thought when they passed the ball into the post with Armin Gillian, he wouldn't pass it back out. It's because they kept trading him so many times, and he was colorblind. That's why he held onto the ball. He didn't know what team he was on. That's true story. Then he went over to Armin Gillian. Come on, Armin, you still colorblind? Bring your ass out here. And boom. So I'm only one left. Yeah, always talking, man. Armin went to the left hand, spun it off the board, side at 6. Bird, back quickly. So I'm saying, so I'm like, put me in, coach. Right? So the whole time I'm going, coach, put me in the game. Put me in, coach. I want him. So he's lightening up on him again. Which puts him third in the league behind Charles, who is second. Bird. And he struts back like only Larry Bird can do. You know, he tried back, he looks over at the bench and he goes, hey, coach, put the rookie in. I was like, yeah, put me in. You better not hope you don't put me in. And then Jimmy goes, Jay, go get him. And I got, coach, I'm the only one left, right? So you put me in. And I go in, yeah, what you want to do? Come on, baby, let's go. Let's get it on. So I went out there, I said, come on, man, let's go. He gave me a pump fake, man, back in the day. I could jump that high. And he gives me a pump fake, and I jumped clear across his head. I jumped up in there, came back down. He said, stupid, hit a 3. And when I come back down, he looks at me and goes, stupid rookie, boom, and hits a 3-pointer. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's one. He's Larry Bird. You know, and now only thing that's going on my mind is all the white people in Knickerbocker watching this, right? So I live in the Lower East Side, and we have a bridge that separates pretty much the white from the black. Because the Manhattan Bridge, the Italians and Irish live in Knickerbocker, and they were all Larry Bird's fans. We were all Julius Erving fans. So all growing up, I used to cry every time Larry Bird got the best of Julius Erving.
They go to Bird, isolated with Jay, spins around him.
And Jay knew he was beat.
Damn.
When I finally got drafted and I got a chance to play against Larry Bird, and I knew everybody in Knickerbocker, all the Irish Catholic Italians were going to be watching, all the brothers and black and brown people going to be watching on this side. I was like, all right, second game in the NBA. Here we go, baby, showtime. So I'm like, okay, the next time I'm just going to play him this way. I'm not going to jump. Right. So I was like, okay, next time I ain't going to jump. So he looked at me and said, oh, you ain't going to jump? Back. Hit another one. And he's laughing hysterical. Goes, you're not going to jump against the Birdman? Whack. Hits another one. So 6 points in not 25 seconds. So I go, shit, now what do I do? So I'm caught between the farting and shit. So I'm like half jumping, half jumping. I look like a damn orangutan. What to do? Now I'm panicking, and he just gives me a pump fake, crosses over, hits another.
Bird across the lane, draws foul.
I got 9 points now, Ben. 9. And it's 3 straight times out. So I'm starting to think when we run back down, maybe I shouldn't play basketball. Maybe I wasn't that good. Now I run back down, listen to what my daddy said. Boy, you should have been a brick mason. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I can't play in this damn league. These boys is good. Maybe I should have been a brick mason. You know, what the hell am I doing here? I can't go home now. If this guy scores one more bucket, I'm thinking suicide. I really was. I was like, what the? That's how bad. I went back down, and I was like, well, I bet you can't take me in the post. He goes, you came back down again, right? I said, I bet you can't take me on the post. Post me up. 5 down, he calls. They throw the ball in the post. Gave me one of these, run on pro.
Bird backs up on Williams, hit it, and it's count. Well, and Jayson Williams leaves the court trying to figure out what he did wrong. Really didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, man. Look at him. Come here. You too, my next victims.
One of those nights, there's nothing you can really do. I mean, you can play excellent defense, there's no question about that. And then all of a sudden, Larry
do
4,
Larry.
5, 6 shots in a row. He's going to the right side, he's going to the left side. This time he backed him down. A little turnaround jump shot.
Now I'm like, oh shit.
Never go home again.
It's a wrap now. The only thing on my mind
Julius felt.
is Mayflower. And you know what Mayflower is, right? That's the moving company. 1-800 Mayflower. I got to move out of the neighborhood. So I ran back down. I told him, I said, look, you want to fight? So I just tried to grab him.
Wiggins is 1-on-3, and he's going to take it. And Jayson Williams pushed off.
So the second half starts, and I'm on the bench, and he starts lighting up Charles Barkley again. He's lighting up Rick Mahorn. Then he's lighting up Arm McGillian.
So the Sixers and the dude is back in the lineup. Bird for 3. Bird to Gamble to Bird. Back outside. Bird for 3.
It's a tight fight, y'all.
So now, second half starts, and the same thing. Larry starts lighting up one. Lighting up another one.
Yeah.
Lighting up another one. They get to me at the end of the bench. I start looking up in the stands with the fans. Right? And the coach comes down the bench. You got nobody else to put in the game. He looks at me, and I start looking into the stands with the fans. I wouldn't give no eye contact to Jimmy Line, the coach. And I'm like, please, don't put me back in there with that white guy. Please, whatever you do.
Hey, that's
I'm like,
yeah.
please don't put me back in.
Right.
Now, that's the only punk story you're going to get from me because I was scared to go in the game to play against Larry Bird. It was the first time in my life I was ever scared to be going to a basketball game. So fast forward about 6-7 years later, I make the All-Star team. And then when I got to the rookie team, the All-Star game, I walk in and Larry Bird's the coach. And he's our coach. And when you make the All-Star team, you go in and they have your minutes on because our Eagles are so big. And people think there's coaching that goes on in that game or in the NBA. There's really no coaching. The NBA is 80% personnel. That's your team. 10% coaching, 10% luck. That's how you win games. But you go in and minutes are on the refrigerator. And I go in and I say, hey, how you doing, coach? And Larry Bird looks at me and goes, your minutes on the refrigerator. Your minutes on the refrigerator. I was like, thanks, coach. And I started walking over to go see my minutes. He goes, you fucking rookie. Mother effing rookie. Because that's what he had called me. Yeah. He called me and put the MF the rookie in the game way back.
Crazy.
So, that's the only thing he said to me. So he remembered and lighted me up all those days.
Bird backs up on Williams, hit it, and it's down. Well, and Jayson Williams leaves the court trying to figure out what he did wrong.
Who was the biggest shit talker now that we're talking about this
Right.
that you played against?
The best shit talkers in the NBA. Larry Bird was one.
Because, you know, I'm playing against Bird, who's a legendary shit talker.
But Bird didn't talk trash to you,
Oh,
did he?
my God. Bird talked trash to everybody. I remember one time we were playing the Celtics, and Larry says, Chuck, can I talk to you a second? I said, sure, what's up, LB? He says, yo, man, y'all being disrespectful to me. You guys are being disrespectful to me. And I says, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, y'all being disrespectful. I said, what are we doing? He says, y'all got a white guy trying to guard me. I'm like, what?
Bird wants the ball on Boston in the game. Again. Well, they need to put a speed guy on Bird. Switch by fault that time. Got there quickly, but Bird hits anyway.
He says, you guys are putting a white guy on me. That's disrespectful. I just started laughing. I had no comeback. He says, hey, man, don't put a white guy on me. That's just fucking disrespectful. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy.
The story goes that when he played against Denver, they had a guy named John Hansley. You remember John Hansley?
No.
6'7", Notre Dame guy, white guy, really good defender, right?
Okay.
They put him on Larry, and Larry was weighing his ass out.
Here's where you don't want to let Bird kill you. That's a quick move. Once again by Larry Bird. Hanslick just has not been able to play. That's his fourth foul. All right, watch him push and shove inside. Hanslick, who takes nothing off anybody, pushing and shoving with Bird. Hanslick doing a good job denying, then picks up the foul. That's his fifth.
And Larry would run by the bench and tell Doug Moe, who's the coach,
Yep.
get him off me. You disrespected me by putting a white guy on me.
I feel you.
But that's Larry, because when he played back in the day, that's all he played against was brothers.
Yeah.
But that was Larry Bird.
The one I really hated to guard was Larry Bird. He was not a nice guy.
Bird against Elo with 10 on the shot clock. A shot. And of course, a basket.
Matter of fact, there was one game and he was having a pretty rough first half.
So that night against the Celtics, I thought I was playing some pretty good defense on him. In the first half, he was like 1 for 9 or something like that.
I kind of puffed up on him and walked beside him and was like, yeah, you're 1 for 10. I was like, that's defense, you know? And he just kind of looked at me and said, there's 2 halves.
And when we came out in the second half, that's when he told me, I hope your mom's not watching because I'm about to embarrass you. And I was like, how would you say that to me?
And he came back out and hit about 10 in a row on me. And the last one was left-handed. And he asked me if my mother was watching because he wanted to embarrass me. So
Larry now over Elo. Larry.
Crazy work. That shit is crazy.
Yeah,
People.
he wound up with like 31, so it was embarrassing. And I did call her and ask her, and she was like, "Yes, I was watching." I was embarrassed. Yeah.
Feels like there's probably more stories about Bird that are told than any other player.
Because he was the best trash talker ever. So Leon Wood was one of my teammates. And we're sitting in the locker room getting ready for the three-point shooting contest.
I was with the Clippers, right? So I'm halfway pissed off. So that year, they put me in a three-point shoot.
And the first 2 shooters up, Norm Nixon of the Clippers.
Norm.
There's Norm taking
That boy
one
Norm.
many players consider to be the easiest shot from the sideline.
I'm like, oh man, I didn't shoot threes. I never practiced for it.
Norm Nixon, outstanding guard for many years with the Lakers. Look at the concentration on it.
So we go back and we back getting ready to shoot it. So Larry walks in. He goes, no.
And I was kind of just talking to Leon, trying to calm him down, and get all these three-point shooters in there. Bird comes in and says, which one of you is going to come in second place? So like, which one of you going to come in second place?
So first words through the door.
Which one of you going to come in second place? Dan?
It was over.
I'm sitting around. Nobody said nothing. It was one of the best scenes I've ever. I'm looking around. I'm not in the contest, so I can't say anything. Nobody said a word. And I says, man, I wish we had casinos. We could bet on Larry Bird gonna win this 3-point shooting contest. Because nobody said a thing. I mean, I was like, this thing is over. This is a wrap.
You know, everybody issued for second place. And I was so mad that I had practice, you know, so I could at least do something. You know, everybody shooting, you know, everybody going for second place.
You at the 3-point competition, walking in the locker room. Who's playing? Did you really say that? Who's playing for second?
Yeah, I did. I was so bad. Because Leon Wood never crossed the 3-point line. All he did was he always shot 3. So I thought he might be in the competition. When I walked in there, he's sitting there, and I said, okay, now that I'm down to the nitty-gritty, who's coming in second? You already know who's going to win this. I think they were a little nervous.
And after Larry Bird hit 11 straight threes in this final round, he decided to hit one off the backboard, just for fun.
Oh, wait a second. Off the glass.
That chick said my name on it for a week now.
Good
I
tip.
knew I was going to win this thing.
It feels like there's
10 bands.
there's probably more stories about Bird that are told than any other player.
Because he was the best trash talker ever.
Yeah, man, we just got done doing Larry Bird funniest stories, man. So, like I said, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. My bad, birdies. I had y'all waiting, but I got a whole bunch of videos I gotta edit. Yeah, plus right now I'm currently on my lunch break, so I'm finna get back to it. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Like I said, it's your boy DJ 730.